Okay, we are back with more Rule of the Waves. And we are not at war with anybody. We have these 4 battleships under construction. We're short on money, of course. And we're going to have the maximum size for dock soon, which is hilarious. Turn. Reserve, because you're expensive. Turn. Ooh. Oh. That's not that impressive. It's faster than my ships. 26 knots, 29 knots compared to my 26, but that's still not, like, incredible. I can really only build 2 ships at a time. Finished working up. Dead end, trying to figure out torpedo protection 3. Reserve. You guys can go to mothballs because you're crap. And you guys can go into mothballs because you're crap. I'm actually going to put these guys into reserve as well. There we go. Now I can have you under construction and not be broke. Goody, 12-inch turrets have finished there. Thanks for the money. I'll resume you as well. There we go. This is working out. This is working out. Carelessness on the part of Great Britain. Bah. I already know about this boat, and you've given it different stats now. I'll buy that, because God knows when I'll actually be able to get that. Service map. Can I improve bases again? Yes, keep doing that. I need money. Smoke floats. Advances in armor development. I don't need money now. Sorry. We're now over the max dock size. Freaking stop stealing shit. By all means, Germany. Let me guess. Oh, it's a different one. Okay. Still 13-inch guns. Not particularly great. Ooh, 1,500. Yay! We can make big destroyers. Great Britain already has 11 battleships. I still have the most armored cruisers. Because you make those armored cruisers fast in the beginning, and you can use them for bloody ever. Bees in service. I've got 13 old bees. Light cruisers, 28. They're going to have 41. Yeah, 106 destroyers. What kind of battleships do you have? 22,000 tons, 13-inch guns. 14-inch guns. You have 14-inch guns. Wow. That kind of sucks. London class, 12, 14-inch guns. What's your armor? 9-inch belts. So they're fast. They're making fast but lightly armored battleships because I've got small guns, apparently. But they've got bigger guns than I do. Research. And I can only build 13-inch guns, and they suck. Hi. We need better guns. We're more accurate, though. Look how far ahead with 14 and 14. Big boosts. Lose a little bit. Whoa! Wow, I lost a lot of my budget. Always improve accuracy. More efficient hull form. Sorry, dude, I've got to halt your construction. Early hydrophones. We need that technology. This is basically going through and waiting for wars. No. Resume construction of that. Did it a bit too early. Oh, look, it's you again. Quadruple turrets. Okay. I know what the next battleship's going to have. Lots and lots of guns. So Russia's building one battleship. Which it's finished, actually. No, it isn't. They've got 3 battle cruisers of this type, which are fast, but not particularly brilliant. They have this armored cruiser, which is old and also kind of crappy. What does Italy have? You've got that battleship, which has 9 12-inch guns. You have this battleship, which has 10 12-inch guns. In a distinctly... This is a more modern setup than what you made there. So I don't know why you went a step backwards. So you got these battle cruisers. A piece of piss and a piece of piss. And then you're building... This is finished. Okay, so that's done. 28 knots. The Marco Polo. 20 knots. You don't have that much there. Japan... 11-inch guns on those. Not enough guns on those. No. Above water torpedo mounts for light cruisers. Improved AP. Yay! Improved 10-inch guns. Not what I needed. I need bigger guns. Fine. You want to do that? We can do that. We can play that game. Commissioned. No. You're just going to be a pain in the arse, so no. DDs. New DDs. You move forward. There we go. Let's put you there. 32 knots. For some reason you only did a 1,000-ton displacement. Bigger guns. Ooh, cool. Forward. Ding. Ding. And aft. Like that. Good enough. I don't like that aft turret where it is. Where does the midships gun go? Now if I just move the funnels... like so, that works better. Where can I put the funnel there? Yeah. Putting that funnel there works. I can stick that funnel there. I have no clue what these values mean. I wish I knew. It's you I don't like the position of. There we go. Add mount, W3. I wonder, can I put a funnel off-center? No. Clear these. Add mount. You, and you. Poof. Ooh, 0. Brilliant. Perfect. That's hilarious. So we got 5-inch guns on the destroyer, with 140 rounds each. We managed to stick 12 torpedoes onto it, 6 broadside on each side. Yeah, I think this is acceptable. All okay. And now we will build frick tons of them. Build ships. Build ships. Destroyers. Particularly seeing as these are pretty good destroyers, too. They have finished working up, so they get to immediately go into reserves. Turn. Make him a national hero, because screw Italy. And there's actually stuff we can do to Italy now that we have a base on Rhodes, which we shall continue to improve. That'll bankrupt me, so nope. Hostilities are rising, so I'm getting more money now. Sure. Ooh, we've got 14-inch naval guns now. Great. New Italian battlecruiser. Very good. Secondary directors. Very good. Battleship commissioned. Building way too many destroyers for our own good. You go reserved. Turn. Huh. I'm on good relations with them, so that's no concern of mine. Besides, if we ever get to war with them, that just means that I get some more stuff out there. God, how many destroyers am I going to have? I've got another 36 building. Early hydrophones. No. No, 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 no. That's no concern to me. Just more potential future colonies for me. Reserve fleet. These things are good battle cruisers, but I think I'll need more because of how fast the enemy battle cruisers are now. Commission a bunch of those boats. Send an angry letter to Germany for spying on me. You all need to be rebuilt. Open design for rebuild. What happens if I replace your machinery and put oil firing in there, and I can clear these mounts like so. Gives you torpedo mounts. Take those guns off because they're crap. You get your director firing control. We can increase your speed to 25, 26, 26 knots. I could actually put 6-inch guns on this thing. Oh, it's letting me upgrade the guns to 6-inch guns. Ammunition's on the low side. Okay, it'll be slightly overweight. 12 months to do this, 1.446 million per boat. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these things. It's kind of worth it. Kind of. It's faster than building new. And there's a significant improvement in firepower, too. But it would be better just to build new. So I'm not going to do that. You are going to be rebuilt. You're not going to get a new engine. You're going to get director firing, like that. I'm going to take these turrets off. You're going to get broadside swivel mounts, like that. And then you're going to lose these guns. Clear mounts. Can I get double mounts? Not really. Delete you. Like that. So it gives you more torpedoes to play with. And you're just going to be pretty much foreign service boats. Save. It's gonna cost just too much. It's not worth doing it. Rebuild those 7 ships. You guys as well. Open design for rebuild. Clear mounts. Too heavy. Delete. There we go. A little bit of an improvement for you guys. More torpedoes. Get you a director. Reduce number of fire control positions. Still only do 24 knots. I see a bunch of foreign service boats. Rebuild those 6 ships. You go to foreign station. Very good. Okay, you guys. I might treat you guys a bit differently, because you all need to be rebuilt. It hasn't been done in a while. You can get a central rangefinder now. That's interesting. I can get you to do 29 knots. You're just not worth it. You're not even worth rebuilding. You're too small. You just keep patrolling out there. Under construction, a bunch of those guys under construction. We have 14-inch guns now. Like, what do we need? Armored cruisers, we don't really need armored cruisers because no one really uses those things. Ours need to be rebuilt. You guys just need to be rebuilt. Upgrade to more powerful 5-inch guns, yes. Upgrade to improved 10-inch guns, yes. Let's replace the machinery, put you to oil, normal. And we can probably get your speed way up to 30. We're going to throw directors on there. We're going to increase the elevation for these guns. And look at the price tag of that, though. It's $3 million per. They cost as much as battle cruisers to just refit, which is why doing this and refitting the engines and everything, yeah, I can get it to do 30 knots, but it's only got 4 guns. They're not, like, brilliant pieces of equipment. This doesn't make them great. This makes them eh. And they're going to be running up against modern battle cruisers, which will have a lot more guns. So it's just not really worth it to redo the engines at this point. And they'll never be what you could make brand new for slightly more. And that's the problem with these things. It just isn't really worth it. It's still useful at 25 knots. I can intercept a lot of stuff and get away from a lot of things, but Almanac. I've got 8 battle cruisers, 5 of them of a modern type. I need battleships, because look at that. I need battleships and battle cruisers. Because of that. I have plenty of destroyers. I'll have 142 of them against 24. I could use more light cruisers too. Yeah, I'm going to build more light cruisers because I'm second only to Great Britain here in terms of battleships and battle cruisers, but I'm like 4th in terms of light cruisers. So let's design a ship, light cruiser. I'm going to clear these turrets. Can I get doubles on here? Has not reached. No, I can't. Okay. Forward, aft, aft centerline superimposed. Port forward, port forward. Not casemate, single. 5,000-ton light cruisers. Gives a broadside of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guns. If I do this, I can add that. Single turrets, slightly too heavy. If I do that, 5,200 tons, it isn't slightly too heavy anymore. It still does 28 knots. 6-inch guns. This is acceptable. Oh, cancel. Take those off. What if I get rid of you and get rid of you and re-add you as 3s? Ship is slightly overweight, and now this gun allowance is a bit low. Doesn't need another fire control. All okay. That'll be acceptable. And how many of these do I want? I'll build 10. That will give me 26. Oh yeah, because there's a bunch of them being refit. They're going to be more tonnage than Great Britain. Oh, I probably am actually doing alright, but I just put a bunch of them in freaking reconstruction. Oh, I need some modern ones that actually do modern speeds. They have finished reconstruction. Reconstruction finished. New Italian destroyer, not very impressive. Let's design a boat. Let's make a fucking stupid BB. Forward, forward superimposed, aft, aft superimposed, and quintuple turrets. Both. It'll be the absolute max speed we can have. Reduce weight of those, increase the number, make them double turrets like so. We should probably have that now. Yes, we do. Add a director. You're doing 21 knots. 15. Belt is a bit thin. So let's over armor the belt. I want to add another turret right there. Midships, but I can't do a quintuple. Even that's too heavy. Thing is, we're firing 16 gun broadsides, which is scary. We have huge amounts of armor. Gun data. We're basically impervious with 16-inch armor. No, we're not quite impervious enough. It's not half inch. Is it really worth it? How about if I add 7.5? There we go. Now, we're going to take you down to 7, and I'm going to add extra ammunition. Just 5 rounds per gun. That'll be a lot of ammo. I did start the timer, right? No, I did not. So we're going to end this episode here as we're going to build the Alabama. It'll probably be a one-off. It'll be a scary one-off, but it'll be a one-off. Save. Yes. Let's build an Alabama. Look at the cost. 176,614,000. Freaking hell. See you next episode. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.